it's better we can do what? Can start with that number.
Yeah, coach. Can I just ask you something before?
Yeah, no problem, you can ask.
As we see the market right now, can you advise someone to, like, if I want to stock the big coins like a Bitcoin, is it the right time right now?
Yes, for Bitcoin it's okay, you can buy, you can, because anytime it is going to go up. If you have some money, you can just press like, yes, you put there some money and you just keep quiet.
That's great, chef.
That one has no problem. If you put money in Bitcoin, no problem. Actually, today it's what I'm going to be like using as an example. So, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Coach Sandy, we are seeing it.
Okay. This what this is what I was using last time. Okay, today I want us to look at supports and resistances, and then how we can use them to enter into what? Into the market. Yes, like for me, I have my rules that I use when I'm drawing supports and resistances. Hope you guys you're following, and maybe you can be having somewhere to write. Let me first draw. Maybe this is a candle. Just going to use this one maybe as a candlestick. This is just for illustration. Then after we shall go to charts. Don't worry. It's just for illustration. That is a candlestick. Sorry. That is a candlestick. Then we also have another small candlestick here. Okay. A small candlestick here. This is not. This is not. This. Okay. Like that. And this one also has some customer. Yes, we shall start with support. Let's say that this is maybe the chart pattern. I've just sampled with just this as maybe 2 candlesticks. For me, when I'm drawing my support, we use this one. Let me help you guys. You see, you're able to see the movement of my cursor. Eh? Hello.
Yes, we are seeing it.
Okay, to draw supports and resistance, we normally use this. Pick that one as one. My rules for my just make it touch the bottom of the body of the candle and this lower part of the wick. If I'm drawing my support, then I draw it like this. Come and touch here, then I draw the support like that. You get? Make sure it is touching here on the bottom of on the lower body of the candle and the end point of the wick. So others you can decide maybe to, like some, look at this previous candle before this momentum candle and you do what? And you draw. Yes, you make sure that it is covering all of that candle behind like that. You get? So everyone can be having your own rules so long as they give you a good zone for supports and resistances. So I think that one is done. Those are the simple rules you can be having. Then for support, for resistances, then you can follow the same, because for resistances we just draw them up. Yes. Then let's look at it. Let's say What should I use this? No, let me delete this to just confuse us. Let me create more space here. Okay, then I will start with an uptrend. Yes, I will start with an uptrend. I'll start with an uptrend. Yes, as you know, in an uptrend we are moving up like this. I explained that last time, so I don't think that I should repeat that. In an uptrend we are going up like this. If we put our trend line here, you can see that we are now in an uptrend like this. Yes, as we touch these 2 points. So supports, you can draw them. Okay, let me add something here. So if you're drawing a support, let's say that our market is in an uptrend like this and we want to get a support. Of course, it has already made this impulsive move and it is going where? Up. So when it goes beyond here, now we can say that this is our support. So we draw there our level. You get? We draw there our level. So that we wait for the next thing that I'm going to tell you. I can come and draw here. You allow me to use lines. But lines are not good for those. You're supposed to be using this, but let me use lines because for me, I know what I want here. Okay, for me here, it will look like this curved rectangle. You get? We shall be considering this middle part. So for me, what I do here, okay, what is supposed to be done? Because if you look, this one now becomes our support because the market, after this pullback, it made an impressive move and it moved above this level. You get? So this one becomes our support. This one, if this one becomes our support, to confirm that it's an support, you must look back. You get? You must look back and find that it has ever been respected. That level has ever been respected. We confirm that this is a support. Then if you want to trade, let me first explain on supports and resistances, then we shall look at those conditions for trading. So here we confirm that now this is our support. You get? Then we have to look, if this is our support, now where is our resistance? You get? Where is our resistance? So it's better you look back behind this side and you look back this side. So you find that maybe this side there has ever been a region or a level that has ever been respected. So what you do, you draw there what? A zone, or what we can call a termination zone. So that when this market come and reach here, it must respect this region or this level. So we call that one as our support. So yeah, that's it. Support and resistances. When we are brought here, yes, we were using this one as our what? As our support. This one here. So I can draw there my levels here. I can draw my levels, there. So to confirm that this was, you can be having a support. At times you find it ever acted as a resistance, it ever acted as a support. So if you can see here, this one at this point it was trending above it, so this one was a support. But when we come here, we see still it is okay. But when we are here, this one was acting as a resistance. You get? But when the market move above it, then some pull back and the market doesn't close above this one now becomes a support. But for it to be a valid support or resistance, you need to look behind. Has it ever been respected? Even if a resistance, has it ever been respected? And at least it must ever been respected once or twice. You get? Then that's how when we confirm. So when we are trading bro here, this one was a support, now this one was a resistance. But when the market make an impressive move, this structure, this level was broken, like okay, the market closed above it, so we consider this one now to be a support, and now we need to have our target, where will be our resistance. So that's it. That's how we can draw a support and resistance. That's how we can draw support and resistance. So that was just the demonstration. I think let's go to chart. Let's go to chart and we look at that. We shall be using Bitcoin, like the way this friend of mine was asking. You can see for me, okay, I've been making some analysis on this. Yeah. So the way we use supports and resistances, like we have different ways we can use them to trade. One, it differs depending on the trend. You get? The way we trade support and resistance is in an uptrend is not the way we trade them in downtrend, is not the way we trade them in a ranging market. So there you need to be what? Careful on how we trade that, or the way we trade them in trend reversals. You get, like when we are reversing from an uptrend to a downtrend, or when we are reversing from a downtrend to an uptrend. So here you can say when you want to look for an entry, yeah, now we are going to look on how we can use those supports and resistances to look for an entries in the market. Let me see, are there people in the class? Yes, I can see people are there. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, that's it. So you need first, when you're going to look for an entry, one condition that you need first to look at, which trend am I in? You get? Never press a trade or get an entry when you've not confirmed which trend are you in, because when you're trading against the trend, the market can also trade against you. So you need to first be sure of which trend you're in. But before you do that, you need to be in a higher time frame. As you can see, like for us, most of us, we are swing traders. Those are the people who trade within a day. Like you press your trade and you want maybe within a day that trade to be out. Then we also have like guys like scalpers and whatever. So, but we are not scalpers. Scalpers are those who use 15 minutes and above. But for us, it's better we use 1 day, 4 hour and 1 hour. So you need to be in a higher time frame. Higher time frame is the one that confirms you what? The trend in which you're in. You get? If you want generally to look at the trend for the market, you can see we are here in 1 hour. We are in a what? We are in a downtrend. We are in a downtrend. And I hope you guys know how trends look like, and here there is no need, I can just see what we are in downtrend. This is a 1 hour time frame. But when I come here, when I scale down and come to this point here, I can see the market is kind of making an uptrend. Why? We made a lower low here. The market came and made a lower high, but during the pullback, we failed to make a new lower low, meaning that we are seeing signs of, at this point, we are seeing signs of a trend reversal. So, but when the market came, the market broke this level, meaning here we are experiencing what we call change of character at this point. I explained those things, change of characters and break of structures last time. So here at this point, when we break this level, you can see the market break this level and went up. So we can maybe have some little confirmation that the market is an uptrend. So after confirming that, maybe you can draw. Then after seeing this, you need to draw our supports and resistances in higher time frame, so that when we scale down and go in a small time frame, we are able to see exactly what the market is doing. So at this level, I drew my support, this one. Previously, it was acting as a resistance when I was down here, you can see. But when the market came and break it, so I now consider it as my support. You understand? Like for me, my levels are there. It's just a matter of keeping expanding them, you get. So the market, there's no need of be drawing new ones. Like you can also do it. So this one, I draw it as what? As my support or resistance, because it has never been respected here. If you can look here, the market has ever respected it, form a lower low, go up from this, and again when it came back here, you can see this candlestick, this one. There's a much rejection, yes, from the sellers. They are rejecting the buyers. You can see here, much rejection. This meaning that this point is what? Is a very good, it was, by then it was a good support, you get. But where the market was in the pullback, yeah, it went like, moved with an impressive move, and it was broken up to this level, then something like that. So it was respected here at this point, and here respected. Even when the market reached it came, it respected here. So this one confirms me that it is a good level that I can base on, maybe to look for an entry. So one, you need to first understand the trend in higher time frame, then you scale down to a lower time frame to look for what the market is doing and see if you can get an entry. So we go to 4 hour. Now when we go to 4 hour, we shall see what the market is doing. You see? Are you seeing? If you can see here, the market has ever been respected here. It went, then in that pullback, it went above it. The market came. You see, the other big candle, the rejection candle I was showing you in 1 hour, it was this one. As you can see, the level is respected. Now here, it can show us what I was telling you. You see, the market came here and made this lower low. Oh, we can call it a fail. But it is a lower low because it is below this. Or some people can say it's a failed one because they are kind of at the same level. But since it is below this, we shall call it a lower low. So when the market came, you see the market forming a higher. I can say maybe if we can start with this point, the market formed a lower high because we are in downtrend. It formed this lower high, but when it came, it failed to break this lower low, meaning that there are some signs, but we are not yet sure. Again, the market came, went above this, creating another lower high. But when this one came, it failed to break this. During this pullback, this level was not broken, meaning that we are now seeing the signs of changing in the market. So if this level is broken, this level, now what do we say? What does it show us? And we see the market come and failing to break this lower low. So we start to think like the market is going to change the direction. Now we start looking at the trend reversal. So you can see the market came, it went above our what? Our support. Yes, by then it was a resistance. We can see here the market is having some correction, but yeah, you need to just wait. You need to be patient. You wait for your trade, then you get a good entry and enter. So we waited. During this correction, the market failed to break here. Now we can see the market trading above our support. Sorry, our resistance, confirming that now this one is becoming a support because it has been being tested and the market has gone above it. So, but you need to wait. Okay, there are some guys who say that for me, so long as I see the market breaking above the line, I want to enter the trade. It's not good. You wait for a pullback to test that level to confirm that maybe that level now is a clear support, and the market can do what? And the market can respect that level. So yes, excuse me a little bit. Yes, you need to be sure that the market can do what? Can respect that
respect.
level. So when hello, is there any? Okay, so what I was telling you, you wait for retest. As the market come to retest here, you see it is failing to break. It is failing to break here. So now person will say, now when should I do what? When should I enter into the market? Yes, we have very many things, conditions you can consider to enter into the market. Sometimes we consider chart patterns like the double bottoms. Some people can consider candlestick patterns. Some measure those things. Like if you can see here, I don't know, there's a time Helen talked about the double bottoms and whatever. I have not yet talked about them, but I will get time maybe and talk about them. If you can see here, the market came and created some good some good double bottom, implying that we are good to go up. You get? So someone, after seeing this, a double bottom here, someone can wait and look for your entry at this point. At this point, here. Around there. After the market move above that, you get? That is one of the conditions that you can do, you can use. Then another one can say, if you look at these points here, these two candlesticks here, let me zoom. These two candlesticks, they are called what? These two candlesticks. This one, you can see this is a bullish engulfing candlesticks. Actually, at first I was calling them a teaser bottom, but it's a bullish engulfing candlestick here. These two candlesticks, implying that this is a good sign for trend continuation. You get? Here, it was giving us a sign that the market is most likely to continue up. Maybe I can. There are some guys who don't know this. Let me explain on this. On a teaser, on bullish engulfing candlesticks, we have a bullish engulfing candlestick and bearish engulfing candlesticks. Let me explain on how they are formed here, so that when you see them, it is also a good condition for getting an entry. For getting an entry. Let me explain from here how this candlestick works. Yes, this candlestick works. The first candle should be, okay, to confirm that this is a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. The first candle should be a red candle, a bearish candle. Then the next candle should be a green candle or a bullish candle. So this candle is formed, and of course it opens from here and closes from here. The next candle should open at the same point. This bullish candle should, like its body should be opening at this one, where this one ended from, and it should go above this candle. It should close above this candle. You get? It should close above this candle, not the wick, but its body should close above this candle, as you know. the bullish candlesticks open from down and end from, like they close from up. So here we confirm that this is what? This is a bullish engulfing candle, and it was formed here, giving us a good sign for market to go up. So let's say that someone decided to enter the market after this, maybe that candle being formed, or immediately after opening here, you come and measure your percent that you want to take in the market. Yes, 3% is already here. 3% to be safe. Yes, 3% is already here. That is 3%, and you're out of the market. But remember, you also need to be having target. For those people who fear, you can look this behind and you look for some level. As you can see here, we have some kind, like we made a lower low here and a lower high. So you can take this one to be your level and you move out of the market before that. But some other people, they can wait up to this point for a long trade and you move out, so long as you know what you do. Someone can also wait up to that point. But also, yes, by the way, it was which percent? Let me see. Which percentage was that? Up to here, it is what? It is 7%. For Bitcoin to get a 7%, it is a miracle, you get? And to get a 3% in Bitcoin, it is not easy. But here, someone, when you reach here, you start seeing signs of this market stopping from here and coming back to test here. Why am I saying that? As you see here, this market came and made higher high. Of course, now we are an uptrend, so we are creating higher high. But you see, during this correction, like the market was trying to accumulate, but it failed. Why? You can see here it formed a higher high, but when it came down forming a lower high, when it went back, it did break this level. You see, it is now forming failed higher highs. And down here, it's kind of like ranging, But when you see the market starting failing to move above this one, wait for some good pullback. You see, like you can see this cut trend that I put here, signs that the market is want to go where? To go down. Okay, so here you start sensing something. Maybe if you have been having your trade running and maybe has some profit, like you understand the market here, you can close. Or you do what? Like you wait for call margins, we wait for the market to come and retest here. So here at this point, if the market doesn't break below this, now here you need to be patient. If it doesn't break below this and we get some conditions, the market is most likely to go back here. That's why I was telling you, you can enter from here. Yes, use psycho mode. Psycho mode with what? With good margin calls. When we go up to this point, you get, we go up to this point and you move out with good profit because the market is most likely to reach here, respect this line and go back. Yeah, it's most likely to come like it is testing here. If we don't close below this, what do I mean by closing? Like we should see a candle, a complete candle like this, closing below that, closing below this is like the body of that candle should be below this support of ours. There we confirm that we are now going down to this point. You get, but if we don't see any candle closing below that, like there are these points, some you can find it like this, you can find it like that, with the body, with the candle, with the wick closing below here. You get, this one has no problem. The market has not closed below this, no. Like you can see there was a rejection, meaning that buyers are still what? Buyers are still strong in the market. Yes, that buyers are still do what? Strong in the market. So there, you're sure that the market is going to go where? Up. But if the market refuses, to wait for it at this point. Yes, wait for it at that point and you take a trade. So that is uptrend. I think we can also look for some example of downtrend and we look at it, then I start receiving questions from people. Let's look for downtrend. Yes, you can be having your coin there and you say, we look at this. If you have your coin down there and you want us to look at it, you can say, before I select my own. Let me try Solana here. So most of the coin, you can see
Solana.
Okay, Solana, it's the one that I'm on. You can see Solana, the way it has been performing. You can see it has been respecting my what? My resistances. Then it went above it. It came to test it here. If you can see here. Then boo up to this point. Let's say someone after this retest here, someone entered from after forming this candle pattern here. You can take, you see, 5%. You can take your 3%. No, we like 3%, and you move out of the market. You get supports and resistances, they are very good. This candlestick pattern here, it is called what? Who can tell me this? These two candlesticks formed here. Which pattern is that?
First zoom out and we see.
Good. This one is a good what? Condition for you to enter. Here, this one and this one. This one and this one.
That is
This one?
bullish challenge.
Eh?
It is a bullish challenge.
Aha! Very good. Very good, Griffin. You man, you're very okay with that. So yes, let's go chat to candlesticks and we look at it. I show you. It's good. That's good, Griffin. Seems you're not resting your yes, it is here. A bullish, like a harami pattern, bullish inside. You can see it is a harami pattern. And when it is formed, even here they are giving us how it applies. Yes, that was. No, I think it's where. Yes, are you seeing here? A bullish harami. When it is formed, it is kind of showing you that we are like there is some impulsive move there is some good momentum in the market that is coming in opposite of that direction. You get? So this is a good sign to show that we are moving up. Yes, you have this book, you can go through and you read. In the chart above, you can see how the trend direction changes after a harami pattern formation. This first bullish harami pattern occurred at the bottom of the downtrend. The sellers were pushing the market lower. So actually, to get conditions for the entry, you combine many things. You get? You don't consider just one thing. Or you just maybe the market has gone above this, let me enter into the market. No. You consider many things. Then another thing, we waited for the market here. Here, the market here at this point. Like there was no confirmation here. During this correction or this pullback, then we are seeing the market fading to respect this level. So we have to wait for this market up to this point. You just be patient. You wait for it to come back here. If it doesn't break this, we wait for it to go up. Just need to be patient. Yes, I wanted to look for a downtrend. We trend, though trading in a downtrend is tricky. Yes, it's kind of tricky and you need to be very sensitive. Though some people like trading the downtrend when we are experiencing what we call trend reversal. But let me try to see. Okay. So let's say this is our downtrend. In a downtrend, what I need? Okay. I need something. No. That one I will just demonstrate. I will not go into a chat because now it's not easy to find that. I will just demonstrate on how we do it. On how we do that. Yeah, we are considering this one as a downtrend, this side. There's a reason I'm putting this. So when we are considering this one as our downtrend, is the market came, it made the lower low because it break. Like here we are in an uptrend, but this level was broken, forming change of character, and now we are trending. The market is trading below this, meaning that we are in a downtrend. So how do we trade that? So when the market came, like during this pullback, the market go below this previous lower low to create more lower highs, to create more lower lows, sorry. So what you do, you draw your what? Your level here. You draw your level. So now this one, when the market come and go below this, now we consider this one to be what? Our resistance. Now ask yourself, what will be our support? You need to look behind here and see the level that has ever been respected several times, more than at least twice, that is 2 and above. So you draw also a level. You draw a level here. We draw a level here. So this side, it should be continuing this side. So you see that surely this level has ever been respected, but here you need to be very careful when you're trading here. So we wait for the market to come and reach here. In case the market come and reach here and it doesn't go below this level now, and there is some like it come and do like that, you get? So we don't end, like, of course we need to wait for a pullback. You get? We need to wait for a pullback. So when the market come, like there is a pullback, of course it should not close. When I say it should not close, we should not see this. We should not see this. If we see a candle closing below this, there we confirm that now we in a trend continuation. So we don't enter that one, we just ignore that level. So, but if we see something like this, if we see something like that, something like that, yes, something like that, it implies that this one is a clear rejection, meaning that this level is still valid. So what we need to wait for is this. We need to wait for the market to come, some couple back, come and retest here. If it doesn't close below this, there, we confirm that then we consider this one as our target. We confirm that the market maybe is going to break, like it's going to come up to that level, then continues down. But here you should really see this, or you see a double bottom. You get? You see a double bottom, then you confirm, and you take some small percentage. You get? You take some small percentage, not more than 3, if you're sure that we are still in a downtrend. But the best way to trade, that's how we can place those trades in an downtrend. But some other people can wait. Say in a downtrend, for now I'm not going to trade. You wait for a trend reversal, like this market come close above this. Immediately when it closes above that, here it means now this one becomes our what? Our support. This one becomes our support. So what we do here, we expect a trend reversal. So we shall come and do what? Wait for the market to come and retest here. If it fails to close below this, now we are sure the market is going up, considering this one as our what? As our resistance. Yes, this is the best way actually you can trend. Like here, it means we are changing from a downtrend to an uptrend. Yeah, there are some guys who continue and go look for entries in 1 hour. It has no problem. If you can go check in 1 hour, it has no problem. But if you can also use 4 hour, that is the best, because we are day traders. We are trading in a day. We want to trade once. You get? Yes, that's how we can trade in a downtrend. I think also time the class is open for questions. Those people. That's what I had for today. Then next time we shall be having what? Yeah, next time I will see what I'm going to lecture about. But for now, we can close from there and receive questions from you guys.
Coach, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
You may first check for me ALCX.
What do you want us to check?
I want to check the entry there. I don't know where I made the mistake yesterday.
Which one?
ALCX.
CX, like that?
Yes, coach.
USDT.
Yeah.
Entered it from where? Yeah, it is kind of some like uptrend. Yes. You can see, yes, it's an uptrend. And we are seeing a good what? We are seeing a good. Let's see, we are experiencing.
Now, coach, I entered the in between there before the downtrend.
Here.
Yes.
Here.
In the middle.
Here.
Yeah, and I took 3%. No, in front of that one.
Here. Hello?
I think you can zoom out so that the man can be in position to see very well.
Okay, tell me the price that you entered it at.
Let me check it here.
And it had already pumped here. You can see it had already pumped. It had already pumped here. If you entered and within this range, I don't know what you considered, because you can see we had some level here. I don't know. I don't know what you considered here.
My network is poor.
It is poor, but you entered when it had already, like, you see, you personally, you can just see, we have been forming green candles here. So it's better maybe when you enter above this level, That one is okay. Let me see the percent, and you see the percent that you can take. Actually, that's what we tell you. Avoid trading this pumping coin. When the coin has already pumped, just leave it. Because just wait for the pullback. Whenever we receive more green candles, the coin is going to have some pullback. You get? We can't keep moving up like that. You get? At least if you had entered from here, then you move out of here. But for you just entered from here. You get? I don't know what you considered here because the stuff had already gone up. Okay, you can be like and you move out, but sometimes you'll be caught up. You get? 3%, you're good. Even you can see, you check behind this side. Actually, we go to one.
Coach, do you see those 3 candles before the downtrend?
Coach Sandy,
Yes, yes.
I think this man entered the coin before this downtrend happened. If you can count those
Yes,
candles,
they are those 3 candles.
This one.
Where that pointers is.
This one, eh?
There. Yes.
Now, why it had not yet. Okay, I don't know where you had drawn your level from, but it had not yet tested here. You get? I told you at least we should see a week touching here. Test our level. Okay, if you entered here immediately, let's see, you entered from here immediately. But 3%, if you entered at this one, let's say that maybe you consider these 2 candles, this one a bullish harami. Let's draw and see. Isn't it that one closing from there? And the next candle opening, this is 3.
But the 3% was there.
The 3% was almost there. You get it? It was there. So here, at least wait for the market to test here. If it goes back, then look for a condition and enter. And trade with margin calls. So that in case there is pullback, you buy some margin calls and reduce on the what? On the average price. Something like that. So when you're trading very well, so you will wait maybe for the market because I'm seeing some good level here. If it goes below this, then you wait for it from here. At this point. Are you getting my friend?
Yeah.
Yes. Always, like always after what? After always you enter when you've seen signs, eh? Don't just enter far and you've not considered anything before you enter into the market. God had never been expecting this. Yes. Actually, here it was a good sign for entering. Here. Though you need to be suspicious of this because it closed below this, so there you need to be careful when you're trading this. You take maybe 2% and yeah, something like that, 2%, 3%. But if you're sure when you're entering, that can be good. You enter from here, you measure your 3% and move out. You see, it is just on top of that immediately. If you had entered immediately from here, you are going to hit your 3%. But what I know, you had made something like 2%, then the market went down. Isn't it? Yes, yes. Do you still have any other question? Do you have any other question?
I think no, people are okay.
People have understood, eh?
That's what I can say.
Hello, coach.
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes. Thanks for the presentation. Coach, me, I want you to help me on and explain me those words which are in the trading coin.
Which words?
Yes, those words on the trading coin.
Here.
Let's see.
Where?
Maybe she means on Royal True. What's so, sister?
Yes, on Rachel.
On Royal.
Like average price you want.
Yeah.
That one is maybe for the next class, but because actually
Okay.
now I need to use now the phone and time has already gone.
Okay.
Because they take lot. I know you are new, eh?
Yeah.
Who is your leader? Like who is your who?
Harim is my Harima.
Arima is not helping you.
No. I have not tried her.
Oh, you have not tried her, but you try her.
Yeah.
If not, then
Okay.
I will explain that in the next class. Okay, I understand we always have some new guys here. And we have taken time without, by the way, we have taken time without explaining that. I think I will handle that next Friday, or maybe Coach Ambrose will handle that. I will talk to him or someone in between there. We'll handle that, and we see you guys understand. Or tomorrow, if you have time, you can inbox my explain for you that.
Okay, I will try.
Tomorrow, if you cannot inbox me, I will help you on that. But now time has gone.
Okay.
Those things, okay, they are to explain them. They can take good time, and people want to go and rest. Because class always like this class always end at 10. Maybe if you have question related to this, then we can handle that. But now the other one is another chapter. So do we still have more questions? Nsereko. Nsereko Fatuma.
Hello, yeah.
How are you?
No, I'm fine. Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. Do you don't have any question?
No, I'm listening. It's my first time to be in a class for candles, so I'm still trying to understand. So thank you.
Okay. I will see if this class has been recorded then.
Okay. But I've been there. I've been there also.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
who else? Ojok. Ojok, sir? Ojok who? Ojok, are you there? Ojok just opened the class and went away. Who else? This one, Steven. Musimenta. Wanda Shivan talked, then we have this one. Hamosa, how are you?
Hey, Coach, I'm pleasant.
Hey, you don't have any question?
My question is this one, no?
Yes.
Hello?
I'm getting you.
If I want to determine the double bottom frame, at which time frame should I consider to measure the double bottom?
Okay, it depends where it has been formed. It can be formed in a 1 day time frame,
yes,
or 4 hour time frame, or 1 hour. It can be formed in any time frame. Eh?
Okay, sir.
Yes. It is not
Thank you so much, Coach.
Yeah, it's not specifically for a certain time frame. No, it can be formed in any time frame.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Then thanks for asking. Then we have Hamosa. I want to see people who just put on class and they sleep. Then Ojok.
No, it's
yes.
hello, it's
Hamosa,
me.
how are you?
It's me, Nasos, but I just changed the link, the Gmail.
Who? Nasos, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nasos, you're always active in class. How are you? Okay.
I'm good.
Do you have any question?
No.
Okay. Then Dango. This one, as if I know this one. Then
Yeah, coach, I'm available.
how are you?
I am very fine, coach.
Are you the one we had in the other side of?
At Blower.
Yes, Uroba.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
the
I
one.
remembered you. Thanks for being in class.
You're
Who
welcome.
else? Stephen Stivo. I've not heard from you. Stephen Stivo. How are you?
I'm okay, sir. I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm okay. Thanks for attending the class.
Oh, you are welcome. But I wasn't. I didn't settle by the time we were presenting.
Okay, next time
But
you.
maybe next time, as you said, you repeat this lesson. I mean this very lesson, eh?
Okay, thanks. Then okay, next time you sit and you learn. Then Ojok Sam Kennedy. I want to hear from Ojok, then we close. Ojok Sam Kennedy.
Yes.
Yes, I want people who are always in Kamori. Bank benchers. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Do you have any question?
No.
You don't have, eh?
Yes.
But you've learned. You've been in class. You've learned.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Then Musimenta, have you said anything, Musimenta? Musimenta, how are you? Musimenta.
Wanje.
Wasibota.
Akiwaji wasiwata.
Yeah, toine chokubuza. You don't have any question.
Ubuze nimeyumva ngo bwire bwawe bwire natekereza ndi busy.
Kare. Okay, nice time. Griffin, you say something, Griffin, and we end the class. My senior.
Yes, good evening, guys. What I can say to my colleagues, at times we mess up with those candles, eh? It's like we have to use some different indicators so as to confirm our entries.
Yes, you don't need just to depend on one condition, maybe the indicator. No, you just, yeah.
At the time, like a market can pump and you feel like, why can't I get into this trade? The moment it just goes down, different indicators. So as we confirm our good entries, I can say.
Thank you, Griffin.
Yeah, most welcome.
Okay, guys, nice time and have a good night. See you on Friday next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.